Everybody who's looking at this video know who I am. I'm that Robinson daddy. Now, I started it, and we gonna finish it.
Tap in, it's a podcast for that ass. Constant conversations, plus you might get a laugh. We them Robinson boys, we don't never finish last. Big block motor, smell it when we hit the gas. Now let's talk about it, tell us we ain't true legends. Trendsetters, tell us who done did it better. If you hating, please leave that shit at the door. Constant conversations, this Chicago.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Cars and Conversation Podcast brought to you by the Robinson Boys. Today we have a living legend in the building. Bro been active in the car game for 30 plus years. First to put a 6 on the truck, first to put a 4 on a box, first to put an 8 on the Landau, and a 6 on the bubble. He done had low riders and high risers. He ain't missed a summer and dropped multiple hits every year. He was one of the first to bring a fleet to a car show on a car holder, semi-truck. Yeah, first. Let me introduce y'all to the Carshow King, Mr. Aceboogie himself.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
We finna have some fun. Let's do this shit.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Real legend in the building. How you feeling, man? How you
For sure.
feeling?
Cool, man. I'm cool.
You think you're a living legend?
Huh? Been doing this shit 30 plus years, man. I just be liking to have fun with this shit.
Right.
You know, go to car shows, go out of town. I love going out of town.
For sure, for sure.
New shit, not the same shit around here. Nah, it's all right, but ain't nothing like going out of town.
For sure.
Hitting that road. Well, let's start it off, man. Tell the people where you from.
Country Club Hill, South Side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, growing up, was it any, what got you into cars? You know what I mean? What got you into?
I'm gonna say the same thing like my PA said. My father had cars, Buicks, all that shit. Buick Electras, 30s and Vols, all that shit. We grew up around that shit.
Our pops was riding like that?
Buick Electras on 30s and Vols, yep, all that shit. He had all that shit. When you see that shit and growing up, like, I want that when I grow up.
For sure.
Same thing.
Which one was one of your personal favorites growing up that really like motivated you? What's the one that you can remember? Like, yeah, I got
Like a dark blue Buick Electra, 30s and Vols. And we couldn't keep no bikes in the garage. We couldn't even go in the garage.
Oh, sorry.
What? We couldn't keep no bike. That bike had to go in the house in the basement.
Pops ain't play.
Sure. And that motherfucker was clean.
Yeah, that garage is a sacred area, man. You can't really have
like
that.
If I would, if my kids stay with me, you ain't going in that garage. The bikes go in the house.
I swear to God, you ain't lying. My bike shoulder the shed in my house. Pops was a legend out here too. Wasn't it? Didn't you say like he owned like a dealer or something?
Yeah, Ford, yeah.
He on the Ford dealership?
Yeah. The one in Rivos. Yeah, that's why they all
159th?
That's where they all drive Fords.
No
That's how I hooked
way.
up. I ain't never had a Ford before.
Right.
Till I bought the dually. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's big, man. Shout out Pops.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
That's all
I
they
ain't know
drive.
that.
You can't go over his house with a GM.
Oh, he ain't going.
You got parked on the street.
Wow. I didn't know that was black owned, let alone your father.
Oh, he was part. Just say part.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But other than that, that's all they drive is Fords. They ain't never had a Chevy, nothing else. Yeah.
Now, quick question. Other than Pops, was it any neighborhood superstars where you from that came through? Was there any cars
we
out
went
there?
to Thornton. We had a lot of them. It was this one guy. He had a Cadillac. I forgot his name. It was El Dorado.
Okay.
It said Bruton 3 on there. We went to Thornton. Man, that man used to come through Terrell. He had a Benz.
Okay.
A white AMG Benz.
Okay.
The Sir Mix-a-Lot Benz.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was hard. I was still in school then. But that shit, man, you see that shit, like one day I'm gonna have me some shit like that.
For sure.
Shit, man. You be standing, you know, like you be going to school.
Yeah.
They just be standing there and they just ride by. Man, they was in school too.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
They was out here doing their
They were
thing.
just on their way to school.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruton, that sound like dude that build the motorcycles.
Rocky. That was his name.
Rocky?
Rocky. Yep. Stayed at Harvey. Yep.
Oh, damn. Okay. As far as when it came to, your cars, what was the first car you ever had? Not the one you mounted, but the first car you ever had.
I had an Escort.
Damn. An Escort.
An Escort with the wheels stuck out on the side.
The bow-legged, yeah.
The AREs. Remember the ARE?
Yeah,
the fastest
I never knew how to pronounce
I
that.
had one of them.
So they was AREs.
Yep. And this was the car. The wheel stuck out about that far.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of them. The Escorts when the Escorts was out.
Yeah.
So the first car bolted up. You bolted that up.
Yep. That was the first car I had.
Was you doing audio and stuff back then?
Yeah, I had all the ADS. That's when ADS was out.
Okay.
You know what year this was?
Man, I
Was that high school?
I still was in high school. I had that. Then I had a Chevy. Yep.
Oh, you had a box
I had
Chevy?
a box Chevy.
Okay.
Ellis Brown. I think it was like an 80, 88. I went to Ritz South then. I started in Thornton, then I went to Ritz South. Yep.
You said it was the
Quarter
LS
top?
Brown?
Yeah. Have Ellis Brown.
Oh, damn. Ham sandwich. Damn.
Your second car, that was a
30s
big
Evoque.
dog.
Oh, 30s and Vogue.
30s of Vogue. That's when we stayed in Matson. Yep.
Oh, y'all had some money. Y'all was in Manson back there.
Hey, so look, that first car, that was just show you dig, but that LS Brown, that's what you really wanted, and that's when you got what you really wanted.
Right. That's what that started the Chevy. I think I had a Chevy every time after that.
Damn.
I had that. Then I had a 79 with the bubble back window.
Okay.
A Euro coupe.
The Aero Coupe.
You did wheels on that too?
Huh?
You put wheels on that too?
Yeah, 30s of Vogue. Oh, no, you know what? That's when the baskets was out. Major Motors.
The damn baskets Jason was talking about.
We had the centerpiece. You spin it.
Yeah.
You could take the wow and put the spinner back on.
That's the one that make that noise when they get loose and they sound raggedy.
Yeah. And you see that just the chrome piece. Had the basket. You can put the basket over here, put the spinner back on. You gone. They came from Major Motors in Harvard.
Oh yeah. Okay. Man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. You came out the door swinging, boy.
Everything from the second car up. Everything was bolted up, audioed up,
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
every car had wheels on.
And you say since then you never been without a box.
Never been out of the box.
What shops was you messing with? Was there any shops on the audio side in the burbs? Or was you going to the city?
I was going to the city, cuz I ain't gonna lie to you. I had niggas like Keith doing my shit. Mm-hmm. Remember Keith from
Soundmaster?
Uh-huh.
Man, yeah, I know Keith, man. We go back, boy.
Yeah. Keith, man. All the Grasshopper.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a lot of niggas doing my shit. I wasn't really going to no shops. I dropped the cops and they do it in their garage.
That seemed to be everybody's story though. Like nobody really went to shops back in the day. It was always in the backyard.
Who worked at the shop. Who did it at their crib. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But other than that, yeah.
So after the 30s and Vogue phase and all that, what was the first thing you dropped like on like a 18 or a 20 or a 22 or something?
I think it was that white Chevy on 28s. No. It was the white Chevy on 24s, the wires.
The spokes.
Yeah, the spokes. Yeah, with the big truck tires. Yep.
Landau.
It was a Landau.
What year was that Landau?
I want to say it was 86 or 87. I got it for one. He traded me. No, I traded him the Chevy for the drop. That's how it went.
Oh, you talking about a different Chevy. You talking about 75 Caprice one?
I traded
Okay,
him.
so no, he talking about the Landau from 2002.
The one with the wires
With
on.
the 24 spokes.
Yeah, yeah. It had the jailhouse interior with the burgundy top. Yep.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
305 in it.
That was the first time I ever seen 24s on the old school, man.
Thought 24s.
Man, them 24s looked so big on that car, man.
Wise.
I remember seeing you in Music in Motion, man. You, instead of driving through like the normal people, you climbed up the hill and landed on your space, and that was like.
Because I think they wouldn't let nobody else in the park.
You're right. Because somebody lifted up the string for you. Yeah. Man, that blew my mind. I'm like, how the hell he do that on them tires? Yeah, man.
Now you try that shit, bend your shit off.
Boy, you gonna
tell
take
no curve now.
What was them, 305, 35?
They was 305s, yeah. And they only had one size tire. They only had one size tire.
Them was Mondo burger tires too.
Them like a 26 tire on the truck.
Hey, you was chopping them fenders to get them wheels on there.
I don't think we cut it up that much because it's
Box Chevys, you had to cut, but it wasn't that bad.
Because it was a 24. You know what I'm saying? So you figure a 24, it got to a 26.
Did you have a photo on some spokes too?
Yeah, Ellsboro. Yeah. Had a gray one.
Hey, so you was out here, doing these things to these cars. Your mama thought you was out here selling drugs.
They used to say drugs.
But you was out here really selling cars.
I was selling cars.
Selling cars.
Yeah.
And
I tried my hand in the dope game. It didn't work out.
It didn't work?
No, sir. I'm cool on that.
I heard you had to drag your mama to the auction to prove to her. Like,
she got to see
doing.
this, yeah. They used to tell her all kind of shit, call me. No, sir, I don't do that. You ain't got to You know what I'm saying?
You can still make things happen. Yeah,
still the
for
bad
sure.
things. You gotta sell drugs.
For sure, for sure.
Niggas still think I sell drugs now. I don't.
Bro, you've been selling cars for about 30-something
30
years.
years. Then made a lot of money and did a lot of stupid shit with it.
For sure, man. When they told me that, I was like, damn, that's crazy, man. Go to the Orange Fleet. Fast forward a little bit.
Yeah.
We talk about now. Talk about that truck before that Orange Fleet.
What made you do all your cars that one color like that? Because that was like back in 2006.
That had to be like 6, 7, yeah.
What made you want all your cars? Because that was, that Fleet Talk wasn't really popping back then. What made you do that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got that color from my buddy Pooh. I ain't gonna.
You got it from who?
Pooh. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shout out Pooh, man.
When he had the Monte Carlo, he had the
Sure
truck,
did.
and then I ran with it. Then
Was it the exact orange?
It wasn't the exact orange. See, he got his off a Prowler. I forget where I got that from. That can't remember the Prowler was orange.
Yeah.
So he took that color and put it on there.
I thought it was candy.
No. That
Was
color,
yours candy?
Nope. My shit wasn't candy either. That was a base coat, clear coat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. That was off the Prowler. That one candy. You can go to the Eddie store and get that.
You had the Denali.
Yeah.
You had the Infinity truck. You had the Cadillac. It was a different orange.
Yeah, that was different one.
And then you had the bubble.
But at the same time, he had that black Monte Carlo too, that 70 at the same time. Remember that black? Yeah.
Now, I think you going a little too far.
No, when he had the orange Infinity, he had
that's-
that truck at the same time. I remember.
No, I think that was a little more. I think that was
way
the Monte
longer,
Carlo
yeah.
was a little more.
Monte Carlo was like 2011.
You know what? I feel like your lady came in the truck and you brought the Monte Carlo at
wasn't the same
Adriana
year,
show.
bro.
He came to that
I
show.
had the white Chevy when I had that Monte Carlo.
Right.
He right.
I'm
'Cause
right.
I tried to sell the dude the Chevy. He like, nah, I want that Monte Carlo. He right. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he
Because I
pulled
tried
up
to
with
sell him
both
the
of them at
Chevy.
the
He
show.
didn't want it. I was
Okay.
like, man, I really didn't want to sell the Monte Carlo, but I seen them that's when they was having them car shows at Wendy's. Mm-hmm. At Wendy's on 167.
67,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure was.
Yeah.
That's when the money just comes
He
in
was like,
that
I thought it was bullshit. He like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
morning, I'll be at your door for that car. Yeah, whatever, nigga.
That was a nice car, too.
Man,
Clean.
I ain't had a car 2 weeks because that car was nice.
What kind of wheel you had on that car?
Well, I don't know.
Sure was.
Yeah.
That car was so clean.
Man, I had just bought it for my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did the top, interior, new carpet. I put the roof. I had took it to Landau. Remember the place out in Creek, matter of fact.
Oh, you used to shop with them?
Yeah.
They put my first stop on.
Yeah. What's his name right
It
here?
was two brothers.
Two brothers. It was here.
Arabs.
They looked. I thought they was Mexican
The
or
big
something
ass,
like that.
that big ass place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you. Yeah, they put my great top
Phoenix.
on my.
Nah,
Phoenix.
he talking about Phoenix Auto Salon.
Phoenix
That's
You
what
talking
he
about the Armenians,
Yeah,
the Armenian
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Oh,
Y'all
Phoenix
the one
Auto
that tried to steal my
Salon.
wheel.
Yeah, that's what he talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I called it Landlady. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, Lila.
That's what he used to call it, Landlady. Boy, that boy gonna tell you some shit.
He gonna tell you
Look,
some
I went in there. I'm gonna tell you this. I went in there and I didn't have no wheels on the car. So he had the wheels on somebody else's car. I was like, man, I need some wheels. He's like, we can sell you those. I'm like, man, I'm on somebody's car. He's like, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about
I came
that.
back and the wheels was on my car.
Hey, bro,
What the
I dropped
hell?
my wheels off to them, my V's, because they were supposed to paint them or something like that. And they wasn't answering the phone, nothing like that. We go up there, oh man, we don't know where the wheels at. I said, shit, y'all better find these wheels, man.
It
We
was
was
like
up there
that.
deep too.
They was like that.
They had to go find the wheels. It took them about 15 minutes to bring my wheels back up there too.
Yeah, Phoenix Auto
Yeah,
Salon. They
right
definitely
there.
was on that time, bro.
Yeah.
He
Then
called
the
that
time-
Lila.
then the time they was closed. They was finna close. Everybody car was up there.
Yup.
Oh man, never seen no shit. I had just got my car back. Man, them niggas was running to get their cars out of
Sure
there.
was.
Yeah. That's why I called it.
They had a nice setup though, man. The showroom flow.
Get everything. Get your car painted, wheels and interior all in the same spot. And to make you see the man office though. Did you go in his office?
I went all in there.
His personal office.
It was crazy.
What?
You saw? Remember the barber shop that was in there?
Yeah,
all
had a
that
barber
shit was
shop,
high tech in there.
Yep. Had a little store over here. all
Yeah,
kinds
had a
of
little
stuff.
clothing store. Yeah.
Hey Sean,
Man.
let's talk about that Denali, man. That what was that, like a 2001 Denali you had dropped on the 6?
With the big homies on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was them trucks down there brand new back then.
What? First nigga on the 6 on one of them bitches. That's the one that the funny looking, the first one that came out.
Yeah.
The one that kind of like a Tahoe, but a new facelift.
Yep, with the big headlights. You know what I'm saying?
It was kind of rounded.
Yeah. It wasn't like the ones now.
And then that's when you dropped the orange Tahoe after that Denali. You sold that Denali and dropped the Tahoe.
You got that one,
Okay.
Man, wheel pop off, dude.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's some crazy shit.
My man was viral out here, man, on World Star. World Star ain't popping no more, but World Star, man, what happened with that?
Going back and forth to the track, brought the car home one day, used one of the cheaper ass guns, put the wheel back on there. I got there, but I didn't leave there. I'm glad I went left instead of right, because I would have got back on Lakeshore Drive.
It would have been curves, man.
Man, when I went left, that motherfucker tag came out so fast. Motherfuckers calling me, talking about they want to take a picture with the car.
Nah, bro, are you serious?
What? I swear to God, niggas was calling me, talking about they want to take, because, man, I don't know what it was about that tag coming out. Man,
I think Waka Flocka shared it. Everybody shared that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. It was funny. It wasn't funny what happened, but it was funny, man, to see you hit that gas and your head went
That's the worst feeling when that wheel pop off, bro.
in front of everybody.
yeah, hey, but I bet you this, I went home and came right back.
Goddamn right.
Shout out Dez, right? Dez matched that.
Dez got me back right.
Shout out Dez, man. Dez wet that
I
up.
rode the car for like a month like that, just because everybody thought it was funny. Okay, well, I'm going to ride this motherfucker just like that. I can get it fixed.
Didn't you spray paint something on the fender?
Yeah, look.
He sprayed
The arrow went down to
We got the pictures too, of course, man. My man spray painted look with an arrow on that boy.
Yep.
Man, that's when she used to be fun then. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you missed them old days, man.
What? It was way funner then. Way funner. I'm telling
We
you.
was talking about off camera, man. You remember them Harvey picnics, man?
Man, in the park
The
right
Grand
there.
Prix clubs, the Lumina clubs.
Yes.
Oh my God. Dead End Kurt Carshows.
Yeah.
Good day, man.
Right off
Good
159th in the park.
Right off 159th in the park, man.
Yep. Hey, Sean, what made you put an 8 on that Landau, man? That was kind of crazy for back then.
Man, I wanted to try some new shit.
I think
That was like 20.
That was like 20
11.
years ago.
Nah,
Yeah.
for real,
That
man.
was 20 years ago.
The Landau on 8s. And it wasn't lifted up in the sky. Who did the suspension on that?
I think we did that car in my garage. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You had
We
the
put them
rock
wheels-
stars on there.
Yeah, we put them rims on in my garage. It didn't take much. Because it didn't
Yeah.
have no lip on, it was just standing.
True.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we did much to get them on. It
I
didn't have no
remember-
lip.
I
They
remember
go
we
right
was up there behind the museum and you was, man, I just be remembering like from like the songs and shit, like you was playing that Plug as an Alien, man. That was when that Gucci had just dropped. So that was like Traptacular. So that let you know how long ago that was, man.
That was like 2009 for real.
Yeah.
Right, when the,
Right,
when,
08,
when
yeah.
the 28 skinnies first came out.
Yeah.
And they only had one size tag.
Now, is that the one you say you traded?
That's the one I traded, yeah.
Traded with Juan.
Yep,
The one from 815?
yep.
Oh, damn.
I ain't gonna lie,
Great
a lot of people
drop
sleep on Juan. Juan been out here for a long time.
Juan
so
a legend too, for sure.
I give him his flowers. Bro been outside for a long time. Y'all don't let this YouTube stuff fool y'all. Like
That's when I didn't know him and he didn't know me, but
Yeah,
we did square business.
He used to
you know
ride
what I'm saying?
around with us, man. A lot of people was really doing it way before these cameras, man. And like I say, him and Juan, they was definitely out here, man, for sure.
We met on Western at the AutoZone. He looked at the car, I looked at his car. Hey, we cool? You cool?
Swap it out.
Title we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So he
sure.
took the box with the 8s and you
He
took the vert.
and I took the vert with the 6s.
Damn.
Oh, that silver one.
The silver.
And that
I didn't know that came from Juan.
Yeah. The orange dunk came from one.
Wow.
man, shout out Juan, man. Shout out Juan. For sure.
Damn.
Met him on AutoZone and he traded title for title.
That was an 87, that Landau?
I think that car was I ain't gonna lie, I think that car was an 85 or 84 with the domes on it. But he knew
Okay.
it. You could you could
Back
with the
then,
pull
nobody
knob.
cared about
Yeah.
that, what year it was.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
That shit didn't really get popular
Hey.
until my boy Jason. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like,
that boy really loved them Landaus for him to swap a Landau for a vert, man. Like, man.
And that back when it wasn't really nothing.
didn't matter back
It didn't
then.
matter back then.
Yeah.
It ain't
The
like
value
that.
wasn't there,
It wasn't
right.
there. It wasn't there.
you wouldn't get shamed for
You
doing
can
that.
find
'cause
a
you
drop
like what
top
you
for the
like.
same as a
Right.
Landau.
Yep.
It wasn't like it is now.
For sure.
Man, you know what? Let's talk about that orange bubble, man. That was another legendary car that you had too, and you put a motor in it.
On them 26 Da Vinci's.
Yeah, them Da Vinci's, that's what they was. You happen to have orange paint in them.
Yeah.
Didn't you had a bird catch out the hood on that car?
Nah, that was lazy.
that was
Lazy did that.
That was a dump.
That was a dump.
That was my orange dump.
No, okay. Then, but Lazy had the bird.
He had one on 70.
Y'all used to come through back to back with the motor.
With the big ass stalls, man. Why did y'all put them big ass stalls in y'all cars, man?
Hey, that's what they told us to put in the car.
Hey, man, them stalls was so big in them cars, bro.
Hey, man, them was the days,
Hey, but
though,
I
man.
tell you sit there, hold that gas, that brake, and hit the gas a little bit, and let it go. That motherfucker
It's
gone.
gonna go, yeah, because that stall for
right.
sure.
Yeah,
Man,
that's what they told us to put in there. So.
Yeah, man. For sure, man. Hey, man, you feel you get the respect out here?
I ain't looking for respect because I don't care about that shit.
We all say that though.
I just want to have fun. You see, I don't be on the internet with the car every day.
Yeah.
It's motherfuckers that still ain't seen that car. They ask me, man, what the Chevy that's yours? Yeah, I don't drive a car like that.
True.
You might see that car.
Not just that car. I'm just talking about, like, you ain't got to be praised, but it be like, we having barbershop talk. You think your name get mentioned in the conversation when they have a barbershop when it comes to the car game?
I would hope it would because I've been doing this shit 30 years.
For sure.
How many cars you think you done dropped? Honestly.
At least 35.
I probably
every
seen
year,
35 of my
every
own.
year, you tell me one nigga that built a car every year. One. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. I know we going back. But with that orange bubble, man, you did motor too. You was doing motors back then.
Yeah, we was doing motors.
Niggas wasn't really doing motors back then.
No, they wasn't.
But you had about 415s in the trunk?
415, yeah.
CVRs or something like that, wasn't it?
We used to do Alpines.
Okay.
Type
Alpines,
R's.
yeah,
Yes,
Type R.
sir.
You had the interior done in there, orange and tan?
Yeah, every car, interior done. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, the car might get away for you before you can do the motor. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker cash you out before you can do the motor.
Yeah.
They cash me out, I'm cool, I'm gone.
I feel like after you dropped that bubble, you've been going crazy ever since. Like after you sold that one, you just went, man.
You ain't got no when it comes to your favorite car, because when it comes to that money talk, you don't really care. Is it one car that you like, nah, I can't sell?
Only car I sold was my dump. I should have, but I ain't tripped. That money came. It wasn't, like I said, it ain't like the money you could get for a dump now.
Yeah.
But at the time, I still got paid for it.
For sure.
So, yeah, let's talk about that dump, man. Big motor, big wheel, big 30. You first put a 30. And don't forget, racing at the track on that 30.
Oh, yeah.
and whooping. Hey, I'm talking about before this whole big rim racing stuff, Sean.
Y'all, it wasn't no dump master, none of that shit.
It was just niggas having
I was just
fun.
about to say, just
And look, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ron got to get his flowers, man, set on Kill Ron, because he started the big rim racing race track events.
Yeah.
He started that, man.
Yeah.
You know,
nobody
you gotta
really
get that
doing
man
that.
his flowers, man, for sure.
Sure, we gonna get them on there.
Florida tried to take advantage and say they the first one with racing dumps. Nah, y'all.
They purposely be
would.
sleep on Chicago.
They wasn't. Nigga, we was doing dunks with big motors 20 years ago.
I swear to God.
Well, look, so back then, Nino was like my favorite dunk out. And you beat him at the track. I'm like, no. He had the 30, Nino on the 6.
Yeah.
You beat.
With the blue and red.
Yeah, and maroon. I think you beat Marcel too, didn't you?
Yeah.
On that 30. Hey.
So what was all to that dunk then? Like
Motor done.
what size motor in that thing?
496.
496, a big block action.
400 trans, spray and all that.
You ain't sprayed that car, none of that.
I ain't had no spray on that car.
And you was whooping like that?
Yeah,
On them heavy ass dub moguls, them heavy ass rims. That's a big one.
Motherfucker was heavy.
Yeah.
Orange top. Who did your interior back then?
Damn, who that did that?
I think it was Debo.
Casper and Debo.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, that was before the shop on Fifth Industrial.
That was the other shop.
That was a shop across the tracks.
Yeah.
Shout out Debo, man.
Yep.
Shout out Cass.
Shout out Cass.
Yeah, long live Cass for sure.
Cars and Conversation family, y'all know what's going on and y'all know exactly why we here. Whip of the motherfucking week. I'm still on this road chasing these white lines, but we still gotta bring y'all all this content y'all love. Check it out, my boy John Boy checked in from Richmond, California with a super clean light blue 73 hardtop, 26 brush 4G on it with the baby blue guts. I ain't gonna lie, he nice. Interior A1. I like the color combo, the little contrast with the light blue and the look. Yeah, hey, he snap. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whip of the motherfucking week. Let's talk about it.
That Malibu, man. Where did you get that car from?
I came from Wisconsin too. Wisconsin, yep.
That car was clean.
Yeah.
You painted it?
Painted it, same color. I don't see when I buy cars. I don't buy a car nigga had.
For sure.
I buy a car with the factory radio still in it.
Man, that car was factory.
I don't want no car a nigga had.
For sure.
I get on the highway and goes and get it.
Mm-hmm.
I done been to New York to get cars.
Yep.
Yeah, people say
Ohio.
New York.
Mississippi. I done drove everywhere to get cars. Motherfucker think you crazy going to New York to get a car.
Didn't you hit the road and go get that Impala SS on the gold wheel? Where that one come from?
No, that car came from right here.
Oh, okay, my here. Okay.
But it was still factory though. That car, that was a one-owner car.
I forgot
Still
about
had the title from Apple
Impala SS on the
Chevrolet.
gold 40.
Damn.
And that was a 6 on that one, wasn't it?
Still had the title from Apple Chevrolet.
Wow.
I think I got a video of you at BNS when they was washing that car, that bubble. I still got a video of that too. That was a clean car, man. Where that car end up going to?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, the
Some
6
country
gold.
motherfuckers came out here. They got the car, ain't even get in the car, cause stuck their head in the car. They like this. Come on, man. Let's go and take care of the business, man. That's when we was at the muffler shop. We did the deal at the muffler shop.
On Humphrey North, huh?
Yeah. Threw me a bag of money, counted it. They counted it.
Right on
it was
57,
cool.
it was gone.
Dumped the money. They put they bought a trailer. Loaded up, the trailer's gone.
I wanna
Never drove the car.
I wanna touch on
I'm gonna go back to that Malibu.
Okay, go back to Malibu.
Yeah, the
We'll go back.
Malibu. What all you did to that Malibu, man? I know
I didn't do
I
no-
remember the chin. You did the front chin of the bumper.
Yep, and the spoiler on the back. Wheels,
You painted the wheels,
painted the wheels,
brush and green.
and motor. I didn't do the interior because the interior is mint.
Yeah, man, clean, man. That car was so clean, bro.
It was super clean.
It was. I can't see what I do. We touch that interior.
Man, cause that green kind of flowed perfectly with it.
He loaded too. He played with the suspension. I seen it one day on 55. He played with the suspension. It was sitting real low, but kind of buckled because it was sitting too low. I think you had it sitting perfect.
I think he had. I think he went peanut butter or something.
His car, he do what he want
For
to.
sure. Oh, for sure.
I
For
would
sure.
have. That interior was like brand new. The dashboard.
That motor was nice too.
Yeah. You raced that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you win some races though?
Yeah.
Who you?
I think I raced Stunner Reeks with that car.
Okay.
We was in.
Shout out Stunner.
Out there. I raced a couple of motherfuckers. That was a 4. That was a 4. What was that? I don't think it was a 496. The one before 496.
468.
468. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
That's what that was.
it on
I know, I
dope or
thought
was it
I
all
thought it was a
motor?
real big.
All motor.
Okay.
All motor.
I know. I thought it was
sprayed
a fire
that
something
one
in
either?
there.
Only car I had to spray on was the. No, that's it. The one I got now, the yellow one.
Okay.
I never had no spray on the other cars.
I want to go back. You done had some Cadillacs too. You done had 2 Cadillacs. You had
3 Cadillacs, yeah.
Tell us about that orange one. You lifted up.
The
It started out as a
big
low
dummy. It was a It was a
I
low
remember I
ride.
saw how you climbed in that car. That was the funniest shit ever. You
Yeah,
wrapped
steps
your arm
to it.
around the seatbelt and lifted your back leg up and pulled. I'm like, what the
The
hell?
steering wheel just kept getting loose.
It kept getting because you were pulling.
Because you pulling on it.
Yeah.
The steering wheel, the whole steering wheel do like this.
Hey, we coming through the park one day, and he like, man, hop on in. I hop in. I'm like, God damn, we high as hell,
Like a
Joe.
damn semi truck.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
that shit was
What size
fun.
them? Them was 8s or 30s?
I was 30.
You had 8s on that too,
I had
though.
8s on first, and then we went to 30s on the car. Chi-Town Dunks did the car. It was
Chi-Town
30s.
Dunk.
Wow. I'm talking about lifted, man, lifted.
I ain't
But,
gonna, go ahead.
but it also started out as a low rider too, though.
It was.
So you was hopping it too.
Yeah. I got the car from Bump. The car was gray at first.
Yeah.
That shit kept catching on fire. I ain't got time for this.
But them solenoid
The
sticking.
solenoid sticking, the switcher gets stuck. Man, I bet we was throwing Hennessy. The fire was coming through the back deck.
The Hennessy gonna make the fire worse.
Man, we was throwing whatever we
Anything
get the
to
fire
make the
to
fire.
go. Your car on fire, nigga, you gonna throw whatever's liquid on that shit.
You ain't had that power cord?
I had it, but it was already on fire. We unplugged it. It was still on fire. You need to throw whatever you got in your hand to get that fire to go out.
What made you want to jump to the lowrider?
Man, that shit be fun.
Bro, he done touched all genres. I ain't gonna lie.
Like
High
trucks.
rides, low riders, trucks.
That should be fun, cuz.
So-
That should be fun.
I want to build me one. So
I want to.
You ain't gotta build one. They
can buy
cheap.
them, yep,
You
buy
can match one cheap. The one I paid $7,500.
Hold on, so you
That's
got
still
one
like
now?
kind of the price for them now.
Hold on. You got a coupe?
Yeah.
Lowrider.
Low rider. Just need the battery, replace the batteries, and that's about it. You go out of town, niggas giving away.
God damn, man, how many cars you got?
Shit, right now, shit about my cars 8.
This ain't crazy. Hey, let's touch on that Too Short joint you had too.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that. Let's touch on that.
Yeah.
Clean drop top.
Drop top.
What
the
you
big
what
30s
was on
above.
your mind with that, man? What made you know what I'm
Something
saying?
different again. Something different. And that was a nice. If I let me tell you one thing, if I had somewhere to keep all that shit,
Yeah, for sure.
and that should be in there.
For sure.
That should be in there. That was a nice car.
Yes, it
And the
was,
car
man.
ran perfect. Music
Sounded so
Music
good,
crazy.
man. That was a nice one. You
That
had
was a nice car.
what was it, 84s or something like that?
WTW wheels on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the W2 elbow. I don't know.
That wasn't the ones that stick out all fire.
Nah, it wasn't-
I
it
don't
wasn't
see how
them
niggas. Man, if you putting your car in the garage, how the fuck you putting your car in the garage and the shit way out
Not
here?
even that, just driving through traffic. You gotta
Driving
be in a
through
straight
traffic.
line the whole time.
Man, you fuck around, cuss somebody.
Yeah.
They do that shit. I couldn't do it.
Man, you.
They like it.
But
They
even
like it.
then, the ones you
I
had
like
on
it
that
too,
was
though.
still
It
kind
was
of.
perfect though.
That was, but I'm saying compared to the 30s Evolve.
about right there. Yeah.
So at that time, you had the L Dog, but you also had that new Tahoe on them 32s
Tahoe. I think I had the Chevy
and the Benz.
and the Benz. Yeah.
What about that Tahoe on 32?
On the 32, the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32. Yeah. Dubs. Yeah.
Sammy's did that truck.
Chevy
Didn't
did that truck. Yeah.
You had the dish up top.
Had the bitch on top.
What you have in the music on the music side? It was slimy. I got videos.
615s, 3 amps.
That motherfucker
4
playing.
amps.
Playing.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, we gonna forget some cars because
Oh yeah.
it's a lot of cars,
It's
man.
been 30 years and 30
we
years.
gonna forget
every
some
car
stuff.
a different year.
Cause he done did so many hell, we could touch on the Grand Prix.
There you go. That's another.
you? How about that one? too?
Hey, you a sucker for big blocks, man. What's up with you, man?
That was one of my questions. Big
Because
blocks of LS.
you got big blocks. Because you got to do too much to LS to get what a big block going to do off the line. I love me a big block.
I'm looking at all.
I tell you, man, your combinations just always work, man.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. That's my buddy JR.
Shout out JR,
That's
man.
my buddy JR. Y'all be having problems with it? I don't. I don't. You
What
know
size
I'm
motor was in that Grand Prix?
saying? 540.
I knew something.
big
Big,
motor
big
in
John on
there.
that
What
mother.
made you go that big this time? You usually stick to your 496s and
That's some shit he already had built that I could get right now, and I ain't got to wait till I store it in the car. And we out there. He put the car. I think I built that car 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Now, you been in the game for 30 years. As far as paint, you never had no shame in taking your car to Mako.
Showed up. Got one right there now.
Right there now.
Got one right there
I'm talking
now.
about some of his craziest hits were painted at Mako
And makeup.
with no shame.
Not at all.
Now, what's the secret, man? You willing
I
to
don't
get
go.
that secret?
I don't go in the front and talk to the. I go in the back. I don't got to go in the front and say how much to do this.
You don't want this
I'll go
special,
right.
yeah.
I take the painter come look at the car and tell me what he think. This is what we should do. Come on, let's do it. Like I got my short bed I'm putting together now. Same way. You know what I'm saying? I got a Malibu in there right now getting done. It should be done next week. And man,
How did you get that rapport with them? Like, was this off of time you done built
after
time
time
with them?
I done build with them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I done mess with them down there 10 years.
So I can't just go back there and say, hey, I want to
hey,
do
come
that.
in, man. Where you going?
Bring your ass back to the
Bring your
front.
ass back here. Let me
Come
talk
on back to the front.
Yeah, come
So-
on. You got
so-
an office right there.
So if y'all want y'all cars painted and get that Mako sauce,
I got a couple of motherfuckers on the street now that I'm doing their cars and, you know, a couple of cars I did for niggas that's on the street now.
for sure. Well, what we want to touch on next, man? I kind of want to get on that Bonneville, man.
Oh yeah.
That was a quick build.
I had me some fun in that Bonneville.
Mako again.
Mako again, yes. Big lip, 9-inch lip. Super stupid music. I just had more fun in it because it's a car like it ain't like the Chevy where you gotta watch the car.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I take the Chevy somewhere, I gotta watch it, I can't leave it. Bonneville, fuck it, let's go. Something happened to it, back to back, go and paint the whole car again, $4,000.
Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah. It's just a car you
Saying
have
numbers.
more fun.
No, but people need to kind of hear stuff like this, man,
because they spending $10,000, it's still gonna be a hit. That doesn't matter.
Right.
As long as your shit clean, it don't matter.
for sure.
It don't matter. I done had what the Grand Prix painted, Mako. What else?
You had the box we got from you, Mako.
Yeah.
Yes, Mako.
The
Malibu.
first Landau you had on 8's Mako.
Mako. The Malibu. Mako.
Mako.
The Tahoe.
The
Mako. No, the Impala was there.
Okay.
No, two Amigos painted that.
Okay.
What else? What else? Shit.
The Cadillacs.
The Cadillac painted that Mako. The Infinity truck Mako. Man.
The Infinity truck. Oh yeah, you did have the
Silver.
Infinity truck.
Yeah,
Silver. Yeah, on 32.
This a man that paid $10,000-$15,000 for one paint job and paid whatever Mako charged. It just lets you know, man, you can make a hit without breaking the bank.
Without breaking the
This
bank.
man that did it both. He done spent the real bag, and he done spent the the budget bill, what we call a budget bill.
Yeah.
And he's telling you straight up, he having more fun in the budget bill
Right,
than
than
he
I do
having
with
in the car that he got over 100 in. I think a lot of people. That's the main reason we did this podcast. 'Cause a lot of people really need to know you ain't got to really break no bank to have no
You ain't got to
fun.
spend no $10,000 on paint to have no fun.
You know what I'm
As long
saying?
as your shit is right, and you get the right motherfucker to do body work, and you cool. You out of there. I think I spent. I ain't gonna lie to you. To get the Bonneville done, I think I spent $2,000 to get it done.
To pay.
Paint.
Wow.
That's paint. But I take my own cars apart. Now, I don't just go in there and niggas taping up the tail lights and all that. I take the whole car apart. Everything. Bumpers, headlights, tail lights, chrome,
job
all
easier.
that shit. Come on.
Yeah, you showed me a picture of your
Everything.
program like that right now. It's broken down.
Yeah. The Malibu we did, we took the Malibu didn't have much on it. So you take the headlights, the tail lights, mirrors, door locks, door handles, and trunk lock. That's it on the Malibu. Ain't that much wrong. Take your hour to take it apart. Sit in there.
Now look, that Monte Carlo that you had, because we going back now. That Monte Carlo that you had, you did interior and all that in that car. You bought that car.
I bought that car like that. I bought the car, had interior. I bought that car from Indiana. Yeah. Paint was already on it. Paint was already on there.
Okay.
But the interior was already
It was
done.
T-top.
T-top, yeah.
It didn't have that motor in it though. You
It had
put
no
that motor in it.
I bought the car, it was knocking. So it was just like a roller. But I drove it straight out the highway, straight to JR shop. Left it there. And how y'all see it then is how it came out.
What was to that motor? No.
No, that was a motherfucking motor in there. That was a 496 in there. Now, I think that
damn.
car had
I know
that car
that
had spray on it too.
I thought that was an LS in that car.
Big block. 496.
Damn.
Another JR special. When he was on
some
Hall.
dope on it.
When he was on Austin. Yep.
It's a video of you leaving JR burning
Oh,
it
yeah.
up. Remember that video back
That
in
was
the
my
day?
buddy Tom driving the car. He did that. That was my home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rest
so
in peace, man.
the infamous Landau. Let's talk about that, man. What all you do to that car as far as from the bottom to the top?
The maroon.
The maroon one.
I touched everything on that car.
Yeah, for real.
My man Dr. Jake did that up. Paint, interior.
Shout out
Everything.
Jason, 815.
The A15.
Yeah, everything. I done touched everything. I'm doing the interior over right now. So I just
Why?
want my shit. I just want my shit fresh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That kind-
You know
ain't
the
gonna
pillows in the car, they after so long they start
flat.
being
Yeah, they
smashed.
start- yeah.
I want my shit fresh.
I'm gonna
You
tell you.
ain't never gonna drive that car.
I'm driving, but I ain't gonna drive as much.
Would you sell that one?
I will. If you got your dog, your
How much
duck-
they gotta come with for that one?
115,000.
Now listen to this. I'm glad you brought this up.
I turned down 90 last year
You caught a lot of flack for that. For that price.
for turning it down.
No,
or the
not that.
115.
For your 115 price.
Okay.
And you broke it down. You get
So
what
how
I'm
much
saying?
it cost to build one?
How much it cost to build?
We're gonna do it. You gotta buy a car, that's 10. You gotta
Okay.
get the car painted, that's 10. You gotta get the wheels, that's 10. That's 30 right there.
Right.
Fuck the rest of the shit. Motor.
Miscellaneous.
That means 20. That's 50. That's 50.
Okay.
Then a lot of dumb shit. That's the extra 10. Roof. Interior. Come on, good. You can't build a car.
I ain't
for
gonna
that.
lie. you actually shorten your numbers, man. You not getting no 87, a real 87 Landau for no 10. You paying? I just seen one sell one for like a quarter.
Okay,
so that's 25 for
I'm
that.
short. Stop it. You gonna be at 100 and ain't near as hard as that. Brakes 4,000-5,000
Easily.
Music 5,000. Come on,
Man, do you
building
feel like
that
that car get the respect it's supposed to get out here,
But
man?
see, I don't drive my car like these niggas now driving.
That's true.
Shit. You don't see my car every time.
That's what I was going to say. If somebody was to buy it, they're really
They
being
might
lucky
get out
because
here.
the car went
Right
outside.
outside.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And Tom, tell them when you seen them on the E-way.
Oh, yeah. Jason laid that car, bro. That's not candy, is it?
Yeah, that's candy.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Jason a fool on that gun, man. them street lights. I gained a lot of respect for that car when I seen him on the highway that day. Man, the street lights had that paint flipping, man. That car beautiful, man.
Say the car didn't look like it was real.
It looked fake, man. It looked like a toy car.
The money I spent to do little shit after I be drunk and tear the car up, I could just paint the car whole again.
Damn.
The man repaint the side, that was like 2,000. Then the other side, 2,000. I could have just painted the whole car.
The whole car.
But he like, man, I don't need it. So hey, let's just get it back right.
What you say, my bad? What you say to people that say you'll never get what you invested in the car, and when you try to sell it, what you got to say?
You got to have the right car.
Okay.
Tell them, boy, you always get your money
I
worth.
always get my money back. I make money off cars. If I can't make no money off it, I put it in the backyard.
Ain't no big deal.
Ain't no big deal. Hey, you ain't got to worry about it. Come on. You ain't got a bag. We're going to put it back in the backyard.
Man, I remember when that Landau was up there at pool shop and you was putting that music in there. Man, you was tearing everything.
Oh, yeah,
up.
we
That
blew the glass
window
out the
didn't
car.
even.
Yeah, blew the glass out the car. I done broke the trunk plenty of times.
What's in that trunk? For
Well, I
what?
changed it now. I got, I blew one of the 6,000s and we couldn't find another one. So now we got them new amps. I forgot. Randall put me on. My buddy Randall.
Crescendo?
It ain't most. If he talking about crescendo, he said he got amps. You just need one amp for crescendo.
I got two. I got
Not that resilient stuff.
It's amp. Damn, I forgot.
So you saying you changed it up?
I changed it up.
I think I know why you changed it up, though.
Huh?
I know why you changed it
I
up.
couldn't find another.
No, you changed it up because you ain't want to see Pepper.
No, yeah, definitely.
He told that. That definitely.
You talking about that car with smart wheels?
Oh my God!
Why he do it like this? Hey, look, this how we really do, man. We riding out to Naptown, right? I'm in my dually, towing my dunk out there. He in his dually, I think he was towing the Grand Prix or something else, right?
Yes, Grand Prix and my buddy car.
Yeah, we get to the fuel stop, right? I tell him, boy, Sean, you ain't trying to line that dually. You know, he got the big dually on the 30s.
The new dually.
He got a brand new dually. He tell me, you still need a key to start your truck. I say, what?
Left a nigga speechless.
I say, man, my wife right here, man. You don't talk to me like that.
Hey, bro, that's how we show endearment, man. Insults, man.
Hey, you still need a key to start your truck.
That's how we. Some people don't understand it. They think we feud, but
Right.
Still
that's
need a key
just how we show endearment, man. That's how we cool.
Ain't
We
nothing
console
like
each other.
good shit talking segment.
Ain't nothing like shit talking, boy. He didn't call my shit turtle. I don't know how many times, man.
That's how you have fun. We having fun, you know what I'm saying?
What you had under the hood in that Landau?
The one I got there?
Yeah.
6'2" with the spray on there.
Okay.
Spray.
Who did that motor?
My buddy over in Africa.
Oh my God! Oh my God, bro!
Oh shit! Nah, Chris did it.
They say
His PA say he took a trip over to Africa.
they say he out there putting whip a supercharger on hyena. Hyenas in Africa, you know what I'm saying?
I don't doubt it. Like PA said, I could never see that come. I would have never.
He had the team. He had the team, man.
He had the team. Cause
I just knew he was gonna take over the Midwest, man.
I'm talking about the entire Midwest.
Hey.
He had it.
Cause that's just like we leave this right now. Y'all got all this right here, right now, and you come back in the morning and all this shit gone.
Even the mural gone.
I went back there and I seen that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, they did this overnight. It ain't no way.
Ain't no
Every
way.
posters on the wall gone. Lifts gone.
He took the posters.
Yes. Cause I'm talking about everything, all this gone, all this.
Hey, look.
That shit was crazy.
Hey, Chris, if you could hear this, man, you had a hell of a team, bro. You really
That nigga don't want to hear that shit from you.
You had this shit, man, for real, man.
That nigga don't want to hear no words of encouragement from
Hey,
you, nigga.
every time he came through to the Carshow, man,
That's when remember he used to bring my car there.
yeah.
He has some consistent bills, bro.
Yes.
For sure.
And I still my car still run good.
He
Still
said the
never
same
had a
thing, bro.
My shit run good. I don't need all that supercharger because supercharger I'm gonna do dumb shit, donuts and all that. And I can't keep the car straight drunk. So what the fuck?
True.
You want to know something I noticed with you, man? All your cars, you never did no panorama roof. What, that ain't your style?
Shit gay.
Can we say that?
I hope so. I think you know what it is, bro. We old school.
I give me the shit that I know gonna work for me, and if something go wrong, I can go back where I got it from.
Absolutely.
This ain't working, cuz. All right, we can call you when it's done. Panoramic, ain't nobody guaranteeing that.
Nah, bro.
But then I want to
brought
cut,
it
but
to
you got to
him.
cut your chrome. No, man.
Since we got a living legend in here, man, and you a real deal box Chevy connoisseur, I got a question to ask you. ENG grill or Tiara grill on the box? ENG? Why?
Hands down.
Hey, you see that big motherfucker coming down the street?
I swear to God.
Yeah, I never put one of them on a Chevy.
Okay.
I think I got one. I got one on the Bonneville.
You had one
I got
on
one
the
on the
Bonneville.
Bonneville. And I got one on the Dunk, and I had one on the Green. I don't knock them. They're cool. But me on the Chevy, I got to have that ENG.
You had one
like
on the
that
orange
grill.
dunk too, didn't you?
Yeah.
He was in the magazine for that, for having that grill on there. Yeah. Man, you done had
Nothing
some
like that
stuff,
ENG,
boy.
boy.
Hey,
You got to
so,
have that big motherfucker on there.
LS, Broham, or Landau. You done had both.
Ooh.
Good one.
You got to think about it.
That's tough.
Yeah. As long as the Landau was an 86, 87 Landau. As long as the LS is a 88 to 89, 90. But I gotta have Landau.
You got to have Landau.
Like I told you, I got one sitting in the backyard.
Yeah.
So
It's just sitting there.
So you
got
taking
both
that Landau over the LS any day?
You got both right now, bro.
sandwich,
I like that phone.
I want to be leaning on that post.
Ain't nothing like that big dough swinging.
That's what we got. That's what you got the dunk photo.
Yeah, but that's a Landau.
Let's touch on that dunk, man, because that's another.
That's another
heavy
car
hitter.
somebody was to buy. People wouldn't really know who car it was because that car barely come outside as well.
Yeah.
Who painted that?
Two amigos.
Two Amigos
Oh,
painted
okay.
that.
Oh, Amigo did that.
Okay. Peanut butter interior.
Peanut butter too.
Nah, that ain't peanut butter. This is
That's
basketball.
like definitely peanut butter.
Okay.
I didn't know this until years after you built that car that you had a top on that car.
Yeah.
I thought it
the
was
same color as
painted.
the car.
I thought it was a painted roof.
I bought the top 4 convertible, and the Harris dude skinned it and put the top on the car.
No shit.
Oh,
damn.
I
Shout
thought
out
shout out Harris. I thought that was the same color as the.
If
So
you
that
don't
was a
walk
vert
up the-
top on a
that was
hard
vert
top.
top on a hard top.
God damn it.
I swear to God, I didn't know that, man.
You got all your trim redone on that car, same as the Landau. All your trim re-chrome.
Yep.
that black big block. What kind of big block was
I got
that?
a 565.
Man, you going bigger
That
now.
boy
You wasn't
dead.
gonna see him. bro.
Hey, y'all, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
You wasn't gonna see him.
That
bro.
man get on the track, he gonna let that window. He might turn that music up. He might be slamming
Tad.
while he whooping your ass.
What? You see that motherfucker got down on some niggas on some G bodies at that
Swear to
track?
God, it did.
Boy, you did that Malibu wagon so bad.
What about the dude with the what's his name? Ken?
What you
And
can?
about raced him? He had twin turbo.
Oh, he
And I
Ken
took
Jones.
off on his ass.
Oh, yeah.
The blue Malibu?
No, box Chevy.
Box Chevy with
That
the
great
twin
box
turbo.
Chevy with the
Oh, big kid from out west.
yeah.
Oh,
He called me at the end. If I would have had that shit in my hand,
And you wasn't even
I
spraying.
wasn't even spraying.
you was
damn.
spraying them.
I was spraying.
You'll get out with anybody?
Yeah, because I don't care about losing. I want to have some fun.
Exactly.
I don't care
But
about
with that attitude, man, it been working for you because you've been winning.
Yeah.
You been winning. Hey, he get in that car, he lean in that car, man, and he gone,
Hey,
man.
cause I'm telling you one thing, it ain't nothing like pulling up to that motherfucking line, and niggas on this side, and niggas on that side, and that light between the green and that motherfucker get to talking. Woo! That big ass get to talking, that motherfucker, yeehaw! Hey, that big guy get to talking, I'm gonna get to walking. That motherfucker. Hey. I think them LS and shit, you gotta do twice as much to do to LS than what you gotta do to a big block. I spent $10,000 on my big block.
I swear to God.
$20,000.
Yes, sir.
To do what it want to do.
So tell me, since we kind of comparing the fast LS big block, do you feel a frame off is necessary in these day and age?
If your car's clean, why you need a frame off?
I get it. I
My dunk
understand.
came from Vegas. It was clean. The bottom of my motherfucking floors on the dunk clean. My Chevy came from Jason. It was mint. I checked that out. You know, that's a preference.
For sure.
If that's what you want to do and spend your money on that. But when I built the car, niggas wasn't doing that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? These cars been put together Chevy been since 17. The dunk been since maybe 22, 23. Nah.
What about all the 6-piston brakes and all that? And
He got that.
big
I got
4.9s and
He
all
got
that.
all
Do
that.
y'all
You don't
think
need no 4.9 inch. If you ain't doing 1,200, 1,000 horsepower, your 8.5 a hole.
When it comes to suspension, who you rock with?
I do Freddie. Freddie and Sammy. I ain't gonna lie. Sammy did a couple of cars.
Sammy did your Landau.
Yeah. They did the Landau and the dunk.
What's that? This was Zeus.
Who?
What? Didn't West Side do something?
What's that? Oh, they did the Bonneville. They just
Why did you whisper that?
What's that?
took the Bonneville. They took the Bonneville. They tried to get the tires to stand straight up. You know, my tires, they was kind of like this.
Yeah.
I still need to get
It's on the
I'm taking-
alignment type stuff.
Yeah.
I think you gotta get them. You might have to get them ARMs that you can play with.
I got them on there.
The ones that you can adjust.
QA1s?
No, it's some more. I think.
No,
Terrell
it's
got.
just the right motherfucker.
Man, he got to go to Midwest. What's the name?
In Lou Lennox.
There you go.
Yeah.
Them the ones
Somebody took
that's they have those. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Hey,
saying.
dude, now I remember a time when Westside and them did do your car. You said coil over, schmoil over.
That shit ran hard. After I got the Bonneville rag good, my dunk rag good. The back of the Chevy rad like a brick.
It's that
That's
music.
Yeah, he said it's the spring on the car.
Yeah, your spring probably too big.
I changed my springs. I still don't like how my car rap. Before I had
your car
music in my
low-key
car, it
bottoming
was,
out,
it was
bro.
amazing.
You might
See, I
want to
got
go
a
there and check
500. He
yours.
said I got a 500 on there to go like to a 550.
What you got is what I need on my vert.
Right.
Because you need a softer spring.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
you-
spring too hard.
500 damn near the max.
Well, he said maybe I need to go lower than that.
Yeah, you need to go
But
lower.
the front of the Chevy rag good, but the back, man, my car never
I'm
sounded
telling
like
you, it's
that.
that music in the back, bro. That music.
Man, that
heavy as
music
hell.
has have nothing to do
That
with
new
it, bro.
music ain't got
Before
nothing
I
to do
had
with it.
music
Freddie
in
told
my
me that. He
dump,
said
my
I need
car
to-
rolled great.
I need to change the spring in the back.
The spring is softer.
Is softer. It's
Okay.
hard now. It's like compressed all the way out. You put a softer spring, you get a softer rag.
Okay.
What you got, Viking or QA1?
I think you had one.
Is it the one with the multiple knobs?
This is double adjustable.
I don't think so, because the
See-
car was done.
That could be a thing too, man.
Yeah.
Because them knobs adjust a lot.
Well, I told Freddie I want to do the new ones over the back.
put
If I got to
some
buy
Vikings
new
or
ones,
something in there, yeah.
if I got to do shit over in the back in the Chevy, I definitely want to do
It really don't matter if it's QA1 or Vikings. It's got to be double adjustable.
Yeah, this is
Same
adjustable.
thing.
Hey, Sean, like how the car game is right now, you think it's different than how it was?
Way different. This shit washed up now. It's too much.
You not a
Niggas
fan
building
of it?
cars for other cars. Back in the day, we used to build cars to fuck bitches. I ain't never built a car to go see what another nigga got going on. I don't care what they got going on. I follow my own lead.
I swear to God, bro.
It's definitely a trendsetter out here too.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this
It
coming
seems
from
like
the guy
everybody that
himself.
come on here say the same thing, bro.
It's just too much extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Too much
Too
competition.
much competition. Niggas doing cars for other cars. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. I don't got no problem with it. That's what they want to do. That's cool.
I think them dudes doing the competition, they not even having fun with this stuff, man. really?
They might
Like
though.
you, they probably not even having fun, bro.
They having fun. Everybody having fun. Just where you could go to have the fun. You know what I'm saying?
What city you had the most fun in?
Man, when we go to Florida.
Which one? Miami or
Miami, oh Lord, we just went to Miami. We just went to Miami in
Yeah.
January.
Okay.
I
MLK.
rode that motherfucking Bonneville through downtown Miami. Man, please.
It ain't nothing like bringing your
What?
car to thousands of miles away and
What?
ride on somebody else's highway, bro.
Man.
I feel like we really had our best fun when we was in Orlando that last year for that classic.
Yeah.
And we was deep. You know what I mean? It was we were that time.
My car ran good. I don't know what it is about the air out there, but
I took my dunk out there, fucking up.
it was.
I don't know.
Man, you remember when we was in Florida?
That's why I put the car back on the trailer, never took it down.
This nigga ruined the fun, bro.
Then
He
when we was
said
in
he ruined the
Atlanta,
fun.
and your man's had to do the fuel pump when we was in Georgia.
Oh, damn, that was another breakdown.
You talking about Tone? That's my buddy. I tell you about.
Yeah. Oh, he
Bro ruined the fun, bro.
That was my buddy Tone. They used to build the cars for him. He died.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. When we went over his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
He died like.
Good dude, man.
Yeah. Every time I went out there, hey, John, bring your car over here. He liked to go with my car. Ain't wasn't nothing wrong with it. Leave my trailer over there, my truck.
Yeah, you was killing in the hood. That was the hood over.
Buddy was cool, man, too, man.
Yep. He died like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. What you got in the store, man, as far as new builds, man?
Oh, I got a short bed coming out this year. 28-inch bullets. 04.
Cat eye?
Shit. Yeah, cat eye. Yeah. And we're going to fit us up the Chevy and put a motor in the Bonneville.
This your first time doing billets.
Yeah.
What made you?
I just liked it then. I really like that billet shit because you got to keep shining them up.
Shining them
like
up.
my wheels on my dually, man. They ready to come off right now and get done.
What made you go a 30 on that dually, man? That was crazy.
Oh, you got to have a 30 on that big motherfucker.
And that 30 looked like a factory wheel on that motherfucker. I promise you.
Niggas be talking about, shit, you ride that motherfucker right on out of town, just like that.
Yes,
Hey, Sean, I tweaked, man. I kind of forgot something, man. We ain't touch on, man. You come through these car shows, man. You came through with a whole semi truck.
Oh, yeah.
The man came through with a semi truck locally.
Oh, yeah.
He was locally.
Yeah.
Adriana.
This one out of town.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Remember Extreme?
You came with a semi truck, bro.
Full of cars.
You and Stunner. Remember you and Stunner did
too.
that.
Yeah.
Yep,
Who
Stunner
started
did too.
first?
Shout out Stunner.
That's why I said that.
Started first. He started.
Who started it first?
Oh my God, man.
Just saying, who started?
Okay.
You done started a lot of stuff first, though.
First thing with that, first thing on fours, first thing on sixes, first thing with the motherfucking trailer.
What about them trucks? You was the first with messing with them trucks, too.
Yeah, on the 26 big.
And I thought Ken was first.
Who?
Big Ken. Trucks by Ken?
Who was that?
Shout out to Kid. Got smoke for you and B. He already told me.
That was my own.
Shout out
We
Ken,
used to rap
man.
with the BTB, the big truck boy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Was Steve
Yeah.
them?
Damn. BTB.
Shout out Big Steve, too, man.
Boy, he bringing up some, man, he bringing up
That
some
was back in
shit,
the day.
man.
That's back when, again, that's when the fun niggas had to do all the extra shit.
Yeah,
Nice
bro.
set of wheels, paint, and that's it. Wasn't no boulders and brakes and all that old extra shit niggas doing now. Wasn't none of that. None of that.
Man, we used to have
Just
fun.
go out and have fun. That's
Yeah.
it.
Man.
South Chicago.
Behind the museum.
It was like
What was that,
clockwork.
Lowe's?
It was
Lowe's?
Washington Park, behind the museum, South Chicago, 83rd, 87, 115th. And if the night was still young,
White Castle.
back to Chicago, South Chicago.
Then White Castle. Then White Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Castle. Man.
Man,
Do you think it come with the age, man? Like we older now, so we don't want to do it, or you just think the game?
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to do as much as you used to. You know what I'm saying? You get older, you take your ride,
I
about
ain't
12
staying up till
going
2 in the
on in.
morning.
You know
I'm
what
too
I'm
old
saying?
for
I
that
can't
now.
do it either.
Sean, how old you?
Me? 52.
Is it ever a time frame when you gonna be like, man, I'm done with these cars, man, I don't want to do this no more?
I ain't gonna lie. It was to that point. This shit'll break you, cuz if you keep trying to keep up with the Joneses, you'll go broke.
That's why you gotta stay in your own lane.
That's why I stay in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? That shit will break you if you just keep trying to dump money into a car and all that old extra shit. Man, fuck that shit.
This a man, like I told y'all earlier, this a man that dumped 100 in a car, and he did a budget bill. Like, this somebody you really should listen to, because he done touched on both genres when it comes to this game, the budget bill and the top dollar bill. So
And they both been hits.
that's why we had to have you on here, because I know you was gonna speak. You know what I'm saying?
Just telling the truth, man.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
Can't let this shit break you over a car.
Yeah.
I know niggas right now that give up their crib to build a car.
I swear to God,
I know
it's
niggas that
scary.
stay with their mama right now to build a car.
Oh, yeah.
Tripping.
We know a few of them, bro.
Tripping.
We know a few of them, bro. It's
My crib and my business got to come first. This car shit, that comes last.
I swear to
You
God.
do got your own business, man. Shout your stuff out on the channel, man.
On the 25th of Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Otto, right?
Yeah.
Shout out, shop with him,
25th
get a car, man.
Yeah.
It's tax time too, so come on through, man.
I like tax time.
Oh my God.
Come on down.
Come on through, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, you look for a bird now too, ain't you?
So,
You look for a bird too, ain't you?
yeah, I want. Yeah. I'd like to have one, but I refuse to pay. I'm not paying 20 for a car, and then got to put another 40 in.
What kind of car you want?
I'll take one of the Grandvilles. I've been trying to look for them.
1975. Anybody got 1975 Granville?
Gotta be
Tap into the
love me a
DMs.
Granville, man. I tried to find one
And
before I
I don't
bought my
want
Delta.
one that a nigga had. He had already put wheels on. I want one factory,
Yes.
nothing. I don't want nothing extra.
Anybody got a 75 Granville vert? Put in the comments. Put your info in the comments on YouTube. Or
Send us a DM on
send
Instagram.
us a DM on Instagram, man. Let's get him out here in that vert. He tired of blocking his blessings with God. Ain't that right?
Yeah, that big sunroof.
That big Hey, you do got that big 44 in that box.
8 sunroofs.
The whole body can fit through that joint. You hear me?
Hey, Sean, tell me. So, touching back on our conversations episode, can you do a budget build for $50K or less?
You sure can?
What kind
This
of
the king of budget
I did
bills.
it already.
Okay, so what's your number?
Shit, the Bonneville, I did that. The Grand Prix, all that shit.
No, he's saying what kind, how much? Would you exceed or would you go under the 50 ball? Could you
think
do
the
it for 30?
The Bonneville was like 30, 35.
Wow.
The car was 25.
Okay.
Wheels was like, I paid 8 for the wheels. Freddie
You
5 to
stole
get them
them
on.
wheels.
Paint was like 2. Roof for 1,500. Shit, the grill like 1,200. I mean, shit, what is that? That ain't even 20, is it?
Yeah, man.
Now, how you be finding these cars? He's saying numbers that I don't see, and I be
They
on marketplace
still
all
around.
the
You just got to
time.
know how.
Get on the highway and don't let a nigga bad and then try to double and triple to you.
Mm-hmm.
I buy a car for 25, I want 9,000.
For no damn
For
reason.
no reason.
Sean, would you ever buy a car sight unseen? If the deal is good and it's
I almost
legit.
bought that Virtue City. I almost did that. But when he started talking about the top, that's what threw me off.
Okay.
I'm not buying a car with the rack in the trunk.
Man, before you know, you'd be about 8,000 on the top.
That's why they bad. That's why I told him. I said, put the top back on the car. Just put the rack on the car. Fuck the
Just so
the
you could
material.
know it's lined up.
And it lined up. He's like, think about it. You don't worry about it.
Don't even worry
I'm not
about
buying
it.
that. I'm not buying that.
For sure, man.
Fuck around and get the car and it be somewhere where you mount the top at ain't right.
It's missing.
Or missing or
You know
broken.
it's hard to find parts from the top.
That's what I said. That's why I ain't bad. I sure was finna fly down and get it, paying for the car, but when he said that, I called Dave. He like, man, if the top ain't on there, it's a reason the top ain't on there.
Nah, for
Who
real.
takes the top off and don't put it back on?
I swear
Yep.
to God, bro.
Yep.
Man, I ain't know Dave still be getting down, man.
Yeah. Still, he did the top on the Bonneville. He did the top on the Grand Prix. Yeah.
Okay. He's still in Blue Island?
Still in Blue Island.
Wow. I didn't know that, man.
Still over there. That's who did all my tops on them cars, everything.
Sean, when it come to when it come for you, looking for a car to purchase, do it matter if it's mint clean or do it matter if it's rusty or if you got to replace quarters? You not doing that?
I ain't going that far.
You say
The cars I did, I never had to do no quarters. They all be solid. Like the Bonneville, I got that from Ohio. The Grand Prix came from North Carolina. Malibu came from Wisconsin. They were always white people owned where they never, the factory radio still was in the car.
Yeah, I remember you coming back driving. You drove the
I
Bonneville
drove
back.
the Bonneville back.
And you had the radio
Another
playing.
person that said you don't need no trailer. And I drove it back. And that was the night before we went to Florida. We supposed to leave to go to Florida. My buddy like, man, just let it sit there. It's going to be there when we get back. Nah, man.
Nah.
Not for
when the deal's
$2,500. Bonneville.
God.
Man, shit.
Them cars getting popular now.
Yeah.
I think you kind of had something to do with that.
When I seen the one Don had, I got a had be one of
Man,
them.
oh,
That maroon
man.
When you
head.
came
Yes,
through with that on that
sir.
Rose Gold V,
Man,
with that
that-
motor talking.
Yeah.
That was a nice piece.
Shout out
That was a
Don, man.
car.
Don keeps something nice, man. Shout out Don.
Yeah, I heard y'all was talking about the Chevy you had on the last one.
Man,
You remember that Chevy on the floaters?
He was there.
I was there. The maroon.
No, that's the one that had
the gray.
He had two of them.
Yeah, he had
the maroon
on
He had a
the maroon was
72
first.
in that one or something like
The
that.
maroon was
No,
first.
the gray one was first.
Yeah.
The
Gray
gray
was
On
first.
the trumps, on the
The
floaters.
maroon was after.
The
That's the
maroon,
one.
that's the
The
one
maroon
that,
had the Volanos on it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one that he sold and they hit the tree in Riverdale. Remember when they hit that tree? They was right from
You remember that story I brought up when we was at Joe River Center? He pulled in that parking lot.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Horsepower. That was like 2000, at least 7.
And that was a nice car.
Yes, it
that
was.
motherfucker was nice.
That guy got stole.
Yeah. That's the one that got stole from
Naptown?
Naptown. Yeah.
Naptown, yep. From Naptown.
Sean, who introduced you to the horsepower?
He always had something a little more.
I always had some horsepower. I always had something with
Really?
the motor, yeah. Back from before the dump.
The bubble?
Yep, I had a motor in there.
You remember
I mean,
that
it
Malibu? You had
wasn't
that
serious.
orange Malibu on them choppers? They ever had them little motor in it?
Yeah. And that Malibu was like 25
We ain't even talking about
years
that.
old.
We ain't talking about that
a minute
car.
ago.
What I was done to that car?
Rims, interior, paint, roof.
You was doing the interior back then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave?
I forgot where I went. That was a long time ago. Stitch, Indiana.
That's dude name.
That's
who
what Kool-Aid was
was
trying to
talking
get.
about.
Yep.
Stitch. That's his name.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he was like in East Chicago, right? That's who Kool-Aid was talking about.
I had verts. I had 2 or 3 75s. I had a
Yeah.
red one that was clean. A red with a white interior. He did the interior in that.
You never
That's
voted
back
that
when
one
they
up,
was
though.
dirt cheap. You get a vert for 8,000.
Yeah.
9,000.
Yep. Especially 75. I remember my father was looking
I
at it.
motherfucker traded that for a Monte Carlo SS.
Wow. That just goes to show it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. It was white. Factory clean white. White mint white.
What you do there?
SS. Wheels. Then I wound up selling that for like 25, 30. It was mint. That car was mint.
What was it, T-top?
It was T-top. Yeah. White boy came from Evanston. Met me on 115th, bought the car, drove it, left his car at 115th Mobile. His car sat at Mobile for 2 days before he came back and got it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
And he drove back
He
home.
He
drove.
was determined to get that car.
Yeah.
He was determined.
He was rolling. He came back himself too.
Wow.
With that
white
money.
boy came by himself.
115?
Yeah, 115. Lost it at Mobile.
Boy, look at him, man. That gas station, boy. That gas station took a lot of lives, man.
He came by himself and
And he
bought
went to that one?
Yeah. Maybe there, left his car there and drove off. He want that car. He called me off the chain. Now, I'm ready, man. I got the money. Came, he checked it out. He looked around, made sure the coast was clear. Went to the back of that Suburban, took the side panel off, got a bag.
Nigga hid the
It's
money.
all there, man.
He ain't shortchanging nothing.
And hopped on the road.
Hey, so look, man, I kind of gave you a nickname, Carshow King, man. What's one of your favorite car shows you ever been to?
Man, I'm telling you, that shit we go to out of town be a different breed.
Really?
Huh? That shit be so fun. Man.
Ain't nothing
When you
like
go to somebody else's car show that you see on the internet and now you there, that shit different.
You ever been to Ross?
Never been there. We gonna go this year though.
Yeah, what is
Never
it?
been there. None of my cars never been ready. They always do some stupid shit.
Yeah.
But this year,
What
I'm
would you
gonna
take down there to Ross?
probably my Dunk and the Chevy.
Take both of them.
Took both of them.
And you gonna tow them all the way down there on the 30.
I drove the duty to Florida on the 30. Remember?
Man, we was in Atlanta using the dump. Oh, yeah, the Julie.
Yeah, I drove my duty to Florida.
Man, you take them
Atlanta.
two down there, man. That's a hell of a combo on its own, man.
Yeah.
Not even including was back at the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm driving my shit, my duty everywhere on the 30. I called Steve. I'm like, man, what you think about driving the truck to Florida? He said, huh? Why not? Them niggas doing it.
Right.
Shit, here
Once
we
you
go.
get past Kentucky, you pretty smooth
You
sailing on the
smooth out.
highway.
You smooth out. And you get on you get in the truck, you wouldn't even know you was on the 30.
Yeah.
All you hear is the tire slapping the ground. That's
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And the closer you get to Florida, the warmer you get.
Yes, sir.
You leave here, it's like what, 40? You get to Atlanta, it's like 60. You get a little farther, 70. You done went from turning the heat on to turning the AC on.
Well, man, Sean, we gonna have to run this back, man. We gonna have to bring you back, bro. We running out of time, man.
I'm gonna bring a bigger drink next time.
Yeah, we gonna have to do that, man. We appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Carshow King himself. That's another episode of Cars and Conversation, man. We out of here.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
This nigga can't be himself.
I swear.
Jeez, please, dog.
Let's go. We gone, man. Say it one more
We
time.
out of here, man.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
sir.
Talk about it.